Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Welcome to the crazy market. The markets are so volatile again today. This morning, prior to the market opening, they were supposed to open 60 points up, and finally, the Dow Jones went down 280 points early around 10 o'clock. And after that, it just came back so strong. No one knows. We know why the market went down. First of all, it went down because of the bad job numbers, and also but we don't even know why it came back up. So right now, you see, we've been experiencing so many bullish cycle on the market. So again, we don't know where the market is going. In swing trading, it's very imprecise, but intraday wise, it is unbelievably volatile. So right now it's coming back, and when you look at the sector, it's quite the same everywhere. So we had a big intraday movement everywhere on mining, gold, crude oil, and even in the other sector right at first. So I think the market is in the hand of day traders today, because when you look at the charts, you see it happened the same thing as we have that happened in the last few days. First it was up and then down and then back up. So that's exactly what happened again today. But this time the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq market just turned green on the positive side. So it's so tough to understand why the markets are reacting that way. It doesn't seem to be big, but it is. These are a movement of 200 points. So and just today it went down 200 points, and yesterday too. So if you add everything that we've seen this week, it's been thousands of points, but going up and down and up and down. So but there's no real direction yet. So we still have a very clear sideways formation on the daily chart when you look at the Dow Jones, but it is so everything that you see here is so volatile. Let's look at it on a 10-minute chart to see all of the last few days. So look, 15,590, just like 1,600, and that's 1,600, 350. So the market has been going up and down 350 points for days. Some days it was 200, some days it was 300. So we haven't seen such a volatile market since about a month and a half before, you know, and that's the way it is. So the market is nervous, but it seems like the volatility keeps increasing all the time. Is that because of the day trading effect, or just simply because no one knows, so it's constantly changing direction? The thing is, you know, we got a profit of it, but in swing trading, the trend hasn't been reversed, and it's still a sideways movement. And this morning, it looks like it was going to get back in bear market, and now that's no longer what it looks like. So let's go by, first of all, we have a couple of news, but nothing very important today. There was a news on Baby Store, and there was a little movement. And but on the upside, just because they're cutting jobs, and Arch Coal is not moving because they paid 18 million of interest, and Nordstrom is announcing a special dividend at $4.85, and Barrick Gold had a spill of some sort of acid, I guess, cyanide. Okay, so but it's just reacting as the other gold stock are, except that Barrick is probably the weakest among the biggest gold stock, because when you look at the gold is up quite a bit today, and we have stocks that are very strong, much stronger than Barrick is. So let's have a look at, first of all, the energy sector. The market is very volatile, but still USO never changed its direction. So it still looks like it's going to break down. It's not done yet. And the gas has stabilized its bearish cycle. So at the moment, there is still no other cycle, and it's not strong enough. It's been going up a little bit this morning here, but as the cycle has been totally erased, let's see it in like 2 minutes. So you see, went up and then down. So there is still no direction. It's just a sideways movement, and there are chances that it breaks down again. So I don't think we should buy it unless you see a very significant movement, which is going to be almost 1150, 1140, and the stocks are not doing much. They are volatile, but the movement in price is not very big. Where we have found something again this morning. Look, it's the mining sector. If you look at the daily chart, it doesn't seem like it could be interesting, but they on the daily intraday chart, look at the movement we got here. This movement here from yesterday's low to today's top, that's from here to there. So actually at 615, 620, a tech broke out. Its formation went up to 665, and right now it's just about to reverse this cycle, and it may come down during the afternoon. So it's only this is day trading stuff and not swing trading stuff, because there is no bullish cycle anywhere there yet. Okay, so it's still not the time. It looks good today, but that could be doing that tomorrow, and it would still then look bad again. So, you know, I think we have to be careful, not trying to embark too fast in those movements so far. So right now, it's just, again, pure volatility. We had a big movement in the gold stock this morning. We had at least 4 cycles up and 2 complete cycles up and down, and right now it's still testing this important support. So which side is it going to take in the afternoon? I've mentioned it over the last few days that in swing trading we couldn't do much, because actually what we see in today's volatility represents nothing when you are looking at the cycles, having a bullish cycle on the daily chart. Look, over a year, the situation has not changed. One day it goes up, one day it goes down. So these are very, very, very short-term movement, and it would be a very ordinary trade in trying to buy the mining at the moment, because this is not strong enough to be considered as a movement that could continue a few days. So as I said, it's just day trading stuff. Look at the banks. The banks went down this morning because of the bad number on the job, that the market now suppose that there won't be any increase in the rates, and that means the bank would not make as much money as they thought. So that's why the banks are coming back down, and we had quite a few movement of banks that were going down this morning again. So over the last few days, I have many questions asking, should we buy banks? I keep saying no, because right now they're doing a correction, and until they have gone out of that sideways movement there, I think there's nothing to do. We just have to wait and wait and wait. In the meantime, it's just pure volatility. So what are we going to see this afternoon? Another very strong downward movement, or will we break, or will the market break in a bullish cycle? We'll know when it happens. So,
find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients, and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
So let's go back again on that movement. Even though I showed you how volatile the market were, if you look at the daily charts, it's still very sideways on the Nasdaq market. It is even more sideways on the Dow Jones Index, despite the up and down movement during the day. And the SPY is showing the same movement, and the TSX even remain slightly negative within its downtrend. So, you know, and look at the volume. The volume are not very heavy on the movement, and either the same on the SPY. And look at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones hasn't even half of the volume. It's about 1/3 of usual volume. So, you know, it is pure volatility, but we can't see a real big wave of buyer, the kind of we would like to see that would show that the institutions are buying massively. It's not that. It's not that. I can't see that in the chart. But no matter, whenever it breaks through, which is not close from here, 16,450, and so that's it would take plus 150 to 200 before we start seeing a new bullish cycle. So that's how volatile the markets are. So let's go with a question here. I have a few minutes, and Jack says, USO buy $15, keep or mistake? Let's go to USO. You bought 15 at 15, and it's now 14.36, and right under 14, it's a sell signal. It was a mistake, of course, because when you bought it at 15, depending if it was there or there, it would have been a better signal here. Here, I mean, anyone that would have bought this here, we could not say that was a bad trade because everything was fine. You know, the volume was good, the quote was nice, and it showed the beginning of a new bullish cycle. And the point of reversal is underneath where the bottom here, which was here and is still here and hasn't been reached. So if I were you, I would put a stop loss at 14. Just to make sure that the loss could not get bigger. And Signal here, someone's called Signal, bought SPN. SPN. Snip Interactive at 50 cents. It's now 40. The stock has shown a couple of false signals here and there. In between, I don't think there is anything we can do. You can buy and you can sell, but why would we do it? You know, I think the support is, the longer this support lasts, the more often it is tested, the strongest it becomes. At the moment, if we look at it very closely, you'll see that the actual support is a little bit higher than it was for a few months, for 2.5 months. So that means the stock still has a chance to break through, you know. So the company is a new company. They're trying to commercialize their product. They still have a chance. These things takes time. But so far, the only thing I can say about that's like 36 cents and 37 cents. You have a sell signal, and you'd have another buy signal at 50, but would like to see big volume on it. So far, you did not have the movement that justify getting out of your position. Hi, Michel. Why is such a crazy and rotten market in Canada since 2015, whereas the U.S. is so strong? I try avoiding TS6. Am I right? I can't say you're right or you're wrong. It depends on what you are, because no matter what market, there are things that goes up, there are things that goes down. So if you buy bearish bid, abroad when the market goes down, you still make money. So we cannot be wrong in saying you're playing one market or another. Unfortunately, that's all the time I had left. So I will answer tomorrow the other question that I have. So thank you very much. I wish you a very nice weekend. We'll see you back on Monday.